Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, December 22nd, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Well, you only have 3 more days for shopping for Christmas, but I'll tell you, I am getting into the holiday spirit. Last night I had a progressive dinner followed by some Christmas cheer, wink, wink, and caroling at a friend's house. A lot of fun. Anyhow, here is your OMG fact. Pepsi was initially marketed as a health drink to aid digestion. Let that sink in for a little bit. And here is a quick schedule update for us. We will not have a DNB on Thursday, Friday, or Monday, and we will be back on the 31st, but the daily newsletter will keep you up to speed, so you want to make sure you're subscribed there. And with that, we do have a lot of news to catch up on, so let's get right into it, shall we? The Annapolis Police are investigating a reported shots fired incident in the 1100 block of Madison Street after a resident said that she heard gunshots overnight and later reviewed her surveillance footage. Police responded around 6:38 a.m. on Thursday and were told that the video captured loud arguing around 2:37 a.m. the day before, along with what the department believes may be a single shot fired near the Harbor House pool dumpster. Officers did canvass the area but did not locate any evidence or suspects, and no suspect description has been released. A new independent report says the Anne Arundel County Fire and EMS system has outgrown its current staffing and deployment model, with call volume and population growth stretching the resources even thinner. The 2024 Community Risk Assessment and Deployment Analysis from Emergency Services Consulting International flags the county's heavy reliance on cross-staffing, where one crew covers multiple units, as a major vulnerability that can leave apparatus unavailable during emergencies. The study also notes that many engines and ladder trucks fall short of the 4-person staffing benchmark in NFPA 1710, and that's the National Fire Protection Association, raising concerns about response effectiveness and firefighter safety. Among the recommendations, end cross-staffing, staff engines and ladders with 4-person crews, update response time standards, improve fleet reliability, add independently staffed rural tankers, and strengthen paramedic recruitment and inspections. Union leadership and Fire Chief Tricia Wolford both say that addressing the findings will take collaboration, but emphasize that the recommendations are about protecting residents and crews. We got a couple important school news items for you. The Anne Arundel County Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell has recommended a $1.9 billion fiscal 2027 operating budget that puts a big emphasis on people. Nearly half of the new funding is aimed at employee compensation and benefits. The proposal includes $56.6 million for step increases and a 2% cost of living adjustment, pending negotiations, along with money for the National Board certification stipends and pay increases for certain support positions. The plan also adds about 205 positions, with AACPS saying the overwhelming majority would work directly with students, including expanded support for students with disabilities. Other investments include the Blueprint for Maryland Future mandates, funding for the New Village Academy, a public charter school set to open up at the Annapolis Mall in August, high school laptop replacements, the Carver Early Education Center, additional English language development teachers, and added student support staff. Bedell also presented a $231.7 million capital budget, recommending major funding for Old Mill High and Old Mill Middle School North construction, plus planning dollars for several other schools, along with systems renovations, pre-K expansion, and a bus facility. Public hearings are scheduled for January 6th at Severn Run High School and January 8th at the Parham Building here in Annapolis, with a public workshop set for January 20th. If you want to have a voice, make sure you attend. AACPS is also adding a new graduation requirement, starting with students who enter high school in the 26-27 school year. Freshmen will need to earn a half credit in financial literacy to graduate, meaning that the first class affected would be the class of 2030. Superintendent Dr. Mark Bedell said that the goal is to better prepare students for real-life money decisions from budgeting and bank accounts to credit, loans, and interest. At the same time, the district is discussing a separate proposal to reduce the total graduation credits from 26 to 23 to create more schedule flexibility, noting Maryland's minimum is 22 credits. AACPS leaders said they currently have one course that meets state financial literacy standards, and they are reviewing other courses that could be adopted, and the Board of Education is accepting public comment on that change through January 14th via policy comments at aacps.org. And I'll tell you, this is one of the best decisions this board can make, in my opinion. Truxtun Park in Annapolis has been named the 2025 Public Park of the Year by Racket Sports Industry magazine, a national honor recognizing parks that expand access to tennis and racket sports through strong programming and community impact. City officials credited the Annapolis Recreation and Parks team, volunteers, and partners, including USTA and local racket organizations, for helping grow participation. Now, Truxtun Park, a more than 70-acre city gem off of Primrose Lane, includes upgraded tennis and pickleball courts, plus plenty of other amenities like a boat ramp, skate park, pool, athletic fields, trails, picnic areas, and, of course, the Pitt Moyer Rec Center. Basically, if you can't find something to do there, you're probably not looking. On Friday on Canines and Crosstreks, we met Wilfred, who I now understand has already been adopted, and that has to be an absolute record for us, but I am so glad for him. Of course, we did have some Subaru scoops as well, so you do want to check that out to get all the information. And then on Saturday, during the Local Business Spotlight, we chatted with Brittany DeVick from West Annapolis Acupuncture, and that was really actually very fascinating for me. And if you missed that one, you want to give that one a listen as well. Okay, that is a wrap. First off, thank you, as always, for listening and sharing, and a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Macmedics. Now, you want to stay tuned for your local Eye on Annapolis weather from George Young, but sadly, Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina is not here, but she's going to be back next year with her Monday Money Report. All that's coming your way in less than a minute.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Macmedics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Macmedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Macmedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Macmedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Macmedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service, and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Macmedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Monday, December 22nd. We'll have a few chances for rain this holiday week with Christmas Eve Wednesday and Christmas Day Thursday, but temps will be a bit above average on the whole, so it will at least be fairly comfortable out. Look for mostly cloudy skies today with highs in the mid-40s with a chance for a little rain later tonight into Tuesday morning with highs tomorrow in the lower 50s. Then it'll be mostly sunny Wednesday for Christmas Eve with temps again in the lower 50s with another chance for rain overnight through Christmas morning with mostly cloudy skies for most of Christmas Day with highs in the 50 to 55-degree range. As for the rest of the week and weekend, temps might be 60-plus degrees on Friday with another chance for a little bit of rainfall, with the weekend then bringing mostly sunny skies with highs staying in the lower 50s both days. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region so you can always stay weather informed.
Looking for a holiday tradition that doesn't require bundling everybody out of the car? Pile the family, friends, and even the dog into the car and head to Lights on the Bay at Sandy Point State Park. From November 23rd through January 1st, the Chesapeake Bay shoreline turns into a 2-mile drive-through wonderland with more than 70 sparkling light displays and a scavenger hunt to keep the kids busy between wows. It's open every night, including holidays, so you can make it your go-to plan after dinner, after shopping, or after you finally untangle those lights at home. Best of all, every ticket benefits the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, helping care for animals in need all year long. Skip the wait at the gate. Get your tickets in advance at lightsonthebaymd.org. That's lightsonthebaymd.org.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.